Morning, everyone. It's been a while since I posted a video. Uh, Lots been going on. Had big plans to do different types of videos and everything, and life gets in the way. Plans change, things like that. And still wanted to do something. So I thought I'd start here. Morning coffee. A couple times a week before work, I'm going to record videos and post them. Nothing fancy. Just record with my phone, mic, and um, talk about what my day's been up, weeks days look like, weeks been up to look like, things like that. And I figure, Monday and Friday are good days to do this because update you about the weekend and update you about the week, things like that. Maybe Wednesday, I don't know. We'll see. So, got my coffee. But mainly I wanted to put something out there for my kids to eventually watch, see what my life looked like after the divorce, keep them in the loop. Um, so, yeah, it's interesting. Uh, Catch everybody up real quick. I remarried, as I've posted before. Um, had have a photography business and a small graphic design business. She's a graphic designer. I'm the photographer. I guess I'm the graphic designer as well too. Um, so it's kind of a side hustle, and worked as a Amazon delivery driver for a little while, for about a month and a half. Um, that was rough. A lot of in and out of the van. Uh, and then I got a job as a graphic designer for a little print shop, a little T-shirt shop in the Tyler area. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. I do a lot of graphics. I run the print the I'm set up to run the print side of the house, the graphic, the shirts, the whatnot, because it has dancewear in it as well. So it's like, boss runs the dancewear side. I'm going to handle a lot of the t-shirts, and someone comes in orders a t-shirt, I'm the one that handles all of it, orders the shirt and everything like that. And that's kind of how the flow is supposed to go. But it's a lot of fun. I really like working there. It's Monday to Friday, weekends off. I don't have to be to work till 8:30, which it's 7:12 now. So I don't have to leave until 8, which is nice. So it gives me time to record these videos, which I should have been doing a while ago. But my wife and stepdaughter leave for school and work well, they both go to school. Wife's a teacher, so they're both in school. They leave for school at 7 o'clock, so I get an hour, half hour to record a video, half hour to work on it before I got to leave for work myself. But yeah, life's going good. It's looking really good. It was rough starting over, but we're here. It's really looking up. We're having a lot of fun. Enjoying a lot of the simpler things in life, going on a lot more adventures. Life looks different this time because we're choosing to get out of the house and go do things and not chase the dream of owning a home. As I found, when you get a home, it's great, but you got to be careful that you get tied to it. There's a lot that goes into it, and you can lose yourself in it real quick. But anyways, as a lot of I'm retired military. In 2013, I retired from the Marine Corps, from active duty, and I thought, I'm finally done with, the military side of things. I got a little more stability in my life now. There was a little bit of chaos and instability that goes along with it, because orders can drop, you can get, things can change at the last minute. But I thought, be kind of stable. Well, with this Iran thing going on and Ukraine going on for the last few years, you know, I got a private mailbox. I got it when the ex-wife and I separated because I didn't know where I was going to end up, and I needed some place to have all my mail sent till I figured it out, because I thought maybe I'll end up living in my truck, just driving around exploring the country for a little while, and I needed a mailbox. Anyways, so I got a private mailbox, changed all the pertinent information I needed to change on that. You know, update the address on all the places I needed updated on. And one of them was headquarters Marine Corps. Just keep them in the loop. You're supposed to, anyways. So no big deal. They don't really send me much. Send me my monthly retiree newsletter, you know, and that's about it, you know. And that's about the most contact I have with the military. And I get my W-2 or my 1099-R from my pay every year. Well, I get a letter or get an email from them, from my mailbox, saying, you've got mail. It's going to be here for, you know, been here for 30 days. You need to come pick it up or we're going to charge you more. So I'll go pick it up. And they put down on the table a big manila envelope like this. And you can see it's from Headquarters Marine Corps. They put this down, and I'm like, oh my, Headquarters Marine Corps. I felt like Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's a name I've not heard in a long time. You know, I was like, things are going good. Is this my luck? Am I getting recalled? Am I going back? What? No, I'm not that qualified. They wouldn't pull me back. You know, I was like, so I sent text a picture to my wife, got her spun up a little bit just for fun, because if I'm going to be a little spun up about it, she's going to be. And so she's dying to know what it is. This is her first. She's a previous husband was in the Air Force, but first adventure with a retiree. So I get to work and I'm like, okay, what is this? You know, and I open it up, little rip open thing, and I'll show you what I see. I rip it up and I see this. Now, if you've been in the military, especially the Marine Corps, you know what this is immediately. So as soon as I opened it up, I relaxed a lot, because I'm like, huh, that's not what I think it is. It's something different. Or I thought it was. It's something different. So I open it up, I take it out, and I'm cool with it now. I'm like, I don't know what it is, you know, what the contents are specifically, but I know what it is. And you do too if you've been in the military, especially the Marine Corps. I got one of these roughly about the time I retired, because I was on terminal leave anyways. They sent it to me in the mail. A nice little book, or a little folder. Opens up. I'm not going to open it up because my social's in here. But take this out real quick. But a little letter, and then that I'll put back in. But make sure there's no sensitive information. But I opened it up and I smiled, because it's my retirement from the Fleet Marine Corps Reserve. You're thinking, Casey, what is that? Well, there's tiers. There's tiers to being reservists. There's, you know, your active duty, then your reservists. On the Marine Corps side, it was your active duty, your reservists, then your inactive reserve, and your Fleet Marine Corps. There's just tiers, and I forget what they all are. But basically, I was going down a tier. I was falling out of Fleet Marine Corps Reserve, you know, inactive ready reserve, something like that. And correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've paid any attention to any of this. But basically, I'm moving down a tier in the reserve component of the Marine Corps. Now, here's the kicker. The Marine Corps is that crazy X that never goes away and just randomly pops up, because it lists things. It says, from the Commandant of the Marine Corps to Staff Sergeant Casey Olson, Fleet Marine Corps Reserve, subject retirement. I get a retirement button and a certificate of retirement. Paragraphs 1, per the reference, retired from the Fleet Marine Corps Reserve, FMCR, as a Staff Sergeant. Disclosure recognizes your retirement. Your retirement is effective without your personal record. This just means they didn't look at my record or anything. There was nothing to review. They just said, okay, you've done your time, we're moving down. As a retired Marine, ordered to active duty. 3, as a retired Marine, you may be ordered to active duty without your consent. That's them telling me, as your crazy ex, we can come get you anytime we want, which I thought all this was. but it's not. But they had to throw that in there just to let them know that I'm not really free of them, and you're never really free of them. So it's okay though. if they were calling me, they got bigger problems. You are required to inform the Defense Finance and Accounting the correspondence if my address changes, and may obtain an Armed Forces ID card, DD for retired, reflecting greatest staff sergeant by taking this letter. I can get an ID. I already got an ID card. Got it when I retired. The necessary administrative actions placed on the retired list to place you on the retired list has been taken by the Commandant of the Marine Corps. Well, his cronies. Thank you for faithful service and we wish you health and happiness, everything. So for the last 12 years, I've been faithfully serving the Fleet Marine Corps Reserve. And they sent me this. It was funny. It's nice to get this. It's nice to be recognized. It's nice that they didn't forget. And they did something instead of just sending a letter in an envelope. But that was my scare, you could call it. Because anytime you get something from headquarters of the Marine Corps in the mail that you weren't expecting, you get a little nervous. So, hey, Marines out there, tell me I'm lying. Yeah, get a little nervous when headquarters of the Marine Corps starts sending you stuff in the mail, especially when Iran is popping off. Yeah. Anyways, yep, so life is going good. I don't know what else. I'm trying not to make these too long. It's already 11 and a half minutes. So I don't know what else to say. We'll develop a repertoire or a relationship, or we'll figure this out and do these when we do these videos. So probably tired of hearing me slurp on my coffee. So life is good. Going to be moving here after school ends. We don't want to have her working all day and me working all day and trying to move on the evenings and weekends. So we're going to move. We're due to leave this place, which was never supposed to, she was never supposed to live here. I was never planning on having a wife here ever. So we're finding a better home. Because I didn't expect to find her or for her to find me. So, but anyways, yeah, we're moving. We'll move this summer in the heat in the Texas heat. We'll move when it's absolutely the most appropriate time to move to Texas heat. So we'll pay someone though, hopefully. But yeah, that'll be fun to catch up on and watch. I'm sure we'll get some videos of that. And we got another channel, her and I, that I'm not going to link it yet or tell you what it is yet. We're going to get some videos built up on that. This channel is my personal channel. It's got a lot of my beekeeping stuff on it, a lot of other stuff on it. And it's basically just a time capsule for my kids. But I figured to take you all along with me. It's not going to be a poor me channel, poor me videos. It's going to be videos about my life, vlogging my life, my boring ass life. But it is what it is. Something for them to watch later on, something for you to get to know me, and some way for me to be proactive and do something. So anyways, that's that. I will see everyone in the next video, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday. Let me know what you want. If you care, give me the finger. It doesn't bother me. Tell me my video sucks. I don't care. Whatever. Don't do that. That's mean. But anyways, yeah. Oh, yeah. Still doing Legos. But at like $90 a pop, they're more expensive and hard and not quite as feasible to do videos about them all the time. So, but we'll get there. So still got some videos, some Lego sets to work on. But yeah. Anyways, like, subscribe, share, do it all the things, and we'll see you next time. Bye.